Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain, and as you can see, we're back here for our second part of the optional here. So one thing I do want to point out, when you talk to this dragon here, and you are going to one of the other four, sometimes you do have a duplicates of these answers here. So for this one here, we are heading for the Doomsphere. So the answers here are Silver Flame, Never, uh, If Something, I Would Have Done, where is it? Destroy, He and stayed the same. I would follow. He deserved. The Crusader. They lack honor. Gold and silver. You would engage the adventures, and then it is the Doomsphere. So again, we can grab our loot chest here. And what is to point out is after each one that you complete, you can actually go to the workbench and select an item from the workbench based on the ones that you have completed. So we've completed Vol. We can take the Eye of Vol. Now each of these items will assist in one of these rooms. Alright, so for this one here, we're not heading north, but we are heading east down the path here. And it's kind of going to be reminiscent of the quest when we were fighting the Doomsphere, where everything is off in the cold. So it's going to have similar enemy types, so ice, as well as you can see it's also going to have these cultists here. Alright, once you get to this section, so kind of straight down the path where it kind of diverges, you are going to want to head straight across east, but you also want to make sure that you break the breakables here. And of course, watch out for the boulder. Now, the reason you want to break the breakables here, and a key point is, they are actually going to be dropping crests. So, which one has the crest does change. So it's not always going to be the same ones. So it's best just to break them all, just to make sure that you are getting all the crests. Alright. Alright, and there's our fourth one there. So, yeah, there are a total of 4 crests that you do need to pick up to be able to open up and continue on. After that, you no longer again have to grab the breakables. At this point, you've already locked in whatever bonus you had while running the quest. Alright, so as you're progressing around the corner, you will come up to this section where it gives you the option of heading right or left. If you have the option to pick locks, you can go ahead and just pick the lock. If, however, you don't, you will need to head left going north, heading up around the corner in order to pick up that key. So the key here is, there we go. So the key will be in one of these breakables at the end, and it will just be at the end, so you don't got to worry about grabbing the ones along the way. At that point, obviously go ahead and open the door, and then you're going to proceed south. Again, you will come across a crossroads here again. This time, however, you can't actually pick this door, so you are forced to head south and pick up the key. So to grab the key, you will need to head down here, make a left, heading east, and head around to the other side of that door that was straight in front of us. So here we are. Again, once we get to the end, you want to grab those breakables, pick up the key, and here we go. So instead of, again, running all the way back around, we can just head left, and it'll allow us to open up our door here. And we're right back on track. So just head straight, and we can now unlock the door with our key. Now, as you can see, you do get experience for these. They aren't a large amount of experience for these optionals, but at least it is giving you something, considering majority of the fighting is actually in the optionals rather than the quest itself. And you're going to want to keep fighting all the way until you get to this section here, which is going to be our end fight. So again, we are going to be fighting the Beholder. So if you remember from before, my lightning won't really help. So we are going to swap over to some force damage. Now, the best place that I found to fight him is actually right up here against the barrier. You're best out of the range of the ice, and you can just lay into him without having to worry about slipping and sliding on the ice. Now, some people like to fight in the western corner. Again, I like to just stay right at the barrier and just beat on him. Now, this guy is a tough one. As you see, he really drained the Constitution a lot. And again, we got our chest of loot. Now you can get, again, some nice named items that are unique to these chests, each one having their own. So the Belt of Tongue, for example, it will only drop from the Doomsphere's chest. Do some re-rolling to see if I get any. And no luck for me, but that's the way she goes. From here, all you got to do is proceed through the door. Again, wait until everyone is out. Then you're going to want to break the crystals again. After that, recall, you're going to head in for your third one. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, all.